together. Hello everyone, welcome to the world famous Jungle Cruise, where we are famous for being world famous. My name is Skipper Maddie, first name Skipper, last name Maddie, it's a family name, and we begin our journey here in the Amazon. Now on your left and right, those are Amazon butterflies. These butterflies have a wingspan that starts at 12 inches and can grow to a whole whopping 1 foot. Isn't that neat? Now on your left is Inspiration Falls, and I'm sure you're wondering to yourself, why is it called Inspiration Falls? Well, can I get an ooh? Can I get an ah? Now that sure sounds like inspiration to me if I've ever heard it. Well, we are now entering Africa along the Congo River, and let's see how far we can go. Now raise your hand if you've never seen the Jungle Book. That's okay, you get to see it again. It is up there on that crate. That is what we call the live action version. Yeah, amazing soundtrack. Now right behind me is our stand, Boats, Baits, and Bites, Triple B. If you guys are wanting your own boat, that's cool. We're selling some canoes and paddles. Now you can get a regular paddle, a deluxe paddle for 50% more. Either way, it is either or. Oh dear. Well, this explains why the stand is empty. There is a giant snake. Does anybody know what type of snake it is? Starts with the letter P. Anyone? Close. That snake there, plastic. Absolutely terrifying. Oh dear, it looks like Dr. Khan's camp has been taken over. But that's okay. Skipper Felix couldn't get that Jeep to start earlier. Looks like they got it to turn over though. Good for them. Must have used a monkey wrench. Personally, I would have called AAA. Well, we have now entered the Nile River. It is one of the longest rivers in Africa, and it goes on for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. And if you do not believe me, you are in denial. Now on your left, you are going to see an African bull elephant. Did you know elephants have the most amazing memory? They never forget a thing. Now on your right, that is an African bull elephant. Did you know elephants have the most amazing memory? They never forget a thing. Now on your right is going to be the star of our attraction, the rock. Yeah, a lot of people tend to take it for granted, but I think it's one of our older attractions. Well, we have now entered the African belt that holds up the African pants, and you can see all different types of animals. But if you look closely there in the back, those tall things, those are trees. Oh guys, look, a sleeping zebra! For those of you who did not know, that is how zebras rest, on their sides, protected by lions. The more you know. Oh dear. Well, friends, I think we just found Skipper Felix, his crew, and their boat. Fix it, Felix! Fix it! Well, anyone think we should save them? Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Somebody else more qualified will come by later and do it. Hopefully. Now, I have been told that there is danger that lurks around every corner, especially here in the jungle. I don't see any danger though. It's just two weird looking dogs. So I'm going to point out some rare and exotic plants brought to you by the Jungle Cruise. Now we have that one, and that one. Now right behind me, that is Schweitzer Falls. I'm going to say it again. Schweitzer Falls! Now it is named after the Jungle Navigation Company founder, Dr. Albert Falls. Yeah, don't worry if you didn't get that joke. We'll go over it later. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, Skipper Maddie, how did you land your job here? Yeah, it's pretty plain to see. I took a crash course. No, I wasn't expecting my career to take off, and it would propel me one day. But for now, you know, I wing it. Oh dear, well, I think we just found the tail end of Skipper Felix's boat and a pool of hippos. Now, did anyone bring any marbles with them today? Anyone? No, that's okay. You know, I lost my marbles years ago, too, which is a shame because those look like some hungry hippos. Well, I think we just found the rest of Skipper Felix's boat. You know, a lot of people tell me my job is so easy, a monkey could do it. Well, it turns out they're right, but you know, that's just mean to say. Now, my friends, if we're staring this direction and looking as hard as we can. You will see absolutely nothing. So let's turn our heads. Oh dear. Well, this was supposed to be Dr. Khan's exhibit. Now he is an etymologist. Personally, I don't know what that means, and it really bugs me. You know, in hindsight, though, we probably should have made those holes a little smaller. Now, right behind me is the moment you have been waiting for. It is the eighth wonder of the world. It is the magical, the marvelous, the best of water. Well, friends, we have now entered Southeast Asia along the Mekong River. Right behind me, that is an ancient Cambodian temple. The statue, the guardian Shirley. So clearly it's Shirley's temple. Now, technically, we're not supposed to go in here, but I do what I want. I do hope, of course, though, that everyone brought dental insurance. It unfortunately looks like it's going to be a root canal. Indian elephant bathing pool. Fun fact about elephants, did you know that they have the most amazing memory? They never forget a thing. Somebody once told me that, and I think it's cool. I think, look, that's adorable. Now I see two baby elephants playing underneath the full moon. Usually just see that at night. Now, a lot of people really do tend to think it is water that comes out of those trunks there. It's not. Well, it looks like he's coming up again, so you may want to duck. Yep, a duck, goose. Yeah, I ain't kidding. That is what we call dry humor. Now, if we're looking off in between those trees, you could catch a glimpse at a hibiscus. Right below that, a lobiscus. That drooping one, a limbiscus. The one near the water, a seabiscus. The one we passed, nunniabiscus. And the one that likes rock music, well, that's also Limbiscus. Now, no true jungle journey is ever complete without a stop at the Lost in Town / gift shop. Now, Trader Sam is currently out with his friend Trader Joe, but that's okay. You know, there's still a lot of used items for sale. We have a lot of hats, a lot of caps, all different types of sizes. If any of you guys have any questions there about sizing, don't worry. Here at the Jungle Cruise, we know a lot about cap sizes. Now, it does look like we're going to be holding steady here for just a minute or two, so I think we should do a quick photo orientation. Are you guys ready? All right, go ahead and look up. Now, that up there, that tarp thing with the metal bars running through, we like to call that the top of the boat. Now, everyone look down. Guess what? That's the bottom of the boat. Now, for any reason at all, if the top decides it wants to be the bottom, swim. Yeah, raise your hand if you know how to swim. Go ahead and raise it, keep it up. Everyone look around. Those are your volunteer flotation devices. Don't worry, guys, easiest job you'll ever have. Well, it does look like we're going to be returning to civilization pretty soon. So please remain seated on your back pockets, arms, legs, fingers, toes, elbows, anything you want to keep. Make sure it stays inside the boat, especially as we pull into dock there. Really make sure those elbows and fingers are inside the boat. I don't want any of you to experience peer pressure. I heard it's not that good for you. Now, my friends on this side, you'll be conga lining down to that back door. My friends on this side, that side door. It's the same one you guys entered, still there, still work. Just don't cross that area there in the middle. It's not a great idea. You're too young to be crossing over. That's more of a haunted mansion thing. Plus, it's a fire hazard. So you cross it, you trip, I laugh, I get fired. Now, if you did enjoy today's cruise, thank you. Again, my name is Skipper Maddie. First name Skipper, last name Maddie. It's a family name. Now, Maddie is spelled H-E-L-P space M-E exclamation point. That cry for help at the end is silent. Now, if you did not enjoy today's cruise, that is unfortunate for you, but my name is Karen, and this has been It's a Small World. Now, friends, I think we laughed together, we cried together, we saw that one thing together. That was cool. And after a trip like that, I am only required to say one last thing, and that is please, because manners, please get out. And of course, have a wonderful rest of your